Capricorn, hello. Welcome to your reading for the 13th of June 2022. That smoke will clear. It's just a little bit of incense. It's just down to its last little bit. So I over-smoked the room with the previous readings with a smudge stick. So I've moved to incense and it's just as smoky. So yeah, it just looks like I'm in a nightclub here. All right, my beautiful Capricorns, I do hope this reading finds you well. I hope you've had a good week. I am just going to draw a card from the Chakra Insight Oracle as a bit of a additional message from the universe, what you might want to focus on for the week, whether there's a theme for the week that is outside of what comes up in the cards. Okay, so the message we have coming out is passion. I'll show you the card in a moment. It says desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. So this may well be a theme for you this week. Passion. Okay, so it's in that green. So we're sitting in the heart chakra. So we might be invited this week, we'll see what the cards say, to really tap into that space of heart opening, of joy, as it says, passion, desire, all the good stuff. All right, my darling friends. So I am going to do the same layout that I did last week, the outside of the box layout. And the intention is to get all the cards out one by one, and then we will talk about them each individually and then as a story as well. Come on, that's enough. The first card out we have is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of your week as a whole. So looks like a good start to the week, a good overall energy if we're looking at a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles, and that passion. Let's just see what else comes out. The second card out is the Six of Cups. Thank you, guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors. So, as I just indicated, I have called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I would invite you to do so as well if you are so called. It may just help you to connect in with the reading a little bit more. The third card out is the King of Swords, who is a clear communicator. I'm not sure why I decided to not communicate that clearly to you. There might be a message in that in itself. That is in the position of how we can stay grounded and focused this week. Thank you, guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors. More cards for my beautiful Capricorn friends. Okay, they want all of that first lot, but not the second lot. Thank you, guides. The next card out is the Fool 2.0. Now, this is an additional card in the Tarot of Curious Creatures, so I will describe it once we get to it. But that's sitting in the position of your emotions this week. Interesting. The next card out is the Ace of Wands. So we have two aces here already out of, what have we got, 5 cards. 2 aces out of 5 cards. Definitely new beginnings on offer for you. Even that Fool card there is a new beginning. You know enough about the Fool card to know that. So the Ace of Wands is sitting in our position of our inspirations this week. And, you know, again, I know you know this. The Wands are about inspirations, what excites us, where our passions lie. Oh, I love it when the messages all correlate and come together. The next card out is the Two of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of how we can best support ourselves. Okay, so I've got some ideas coming through already as a bit of a story for us, but I do want to just complete the drawing of the cards, and then we will talk about it some more. Thank you. Right. The next card out in the position of your relationships is the Five of Cups. Okay. And in the position of the career, we have the Judgment card. Right. My beautiful Capricorns. We've just got one more card, which is our message from the universe. I don't really know if we particularly need a message from the universe because we've got 2 aces, which are our gifts from the universe. But it's in the layout, so, you know, let's just see. Can it get better than what we've got? Thank you, guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors. the final message from the universe for our Capricorn friends for the week of the 13th of June 2022. Can we have a final message? Final message? No? Interesting. Okay. I'm just trying to get some clear guidance. Okay, they're telling me to keep shuffling. All right. The Empress. So the Empress is our message from the universe. Right. Beautiful, beautiful cards coming through. I do have a very itchy nose. So if that is you, one of my Capricorns watching me at the moment, it's very distracting. And it's on the right side particularly. So a very itchy nose there. Okay. The other thing with that is that often you may have heard that if you've got an itchy nose, somebody is thinking about you. So again, that could be something that's going on for you, because I do get the sense that it is not me. All right, my darling friends, let's crack on and let's get into it. So the first card out, as I said, is our Ace of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of the week as a whole. So it really is indicating there is a fresh beginning, a new start. The Pentacles are about new opportunities for maybe material growth. So it could be finances, it could be resources, it could be building the things around you that offer you that security, that sense of groundedness, that real sense of safety. So this is something that may be being offered to you that will help you move into that position where you feel more secure. And I'm going to just kind of pull some threads together first, and then we'll go through in more detail one by one. But with that Ace of Wands sitting opposite, it could well be that whatever this new beginning is, this new path, because they're both paths, so whatever this new path is for you, it's something that is coming in that inspires you, that that you are passionate about. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. You might be creating something magical and beautiful. Okay, you might be mothering and nurturing and growing something really, really beautiful. Okay. I just want to see, interesting that we do have this passion card. Okay, as I said, that is sitting in the heart chakra there. So it's that heart opening, and we've got in this Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, even in the Six of Cups, it's a little bit of a bluey green, but the three kind of green heart chakra colors that really are coming out to me there. Even the Empress card has quite a bit of green in it as well. So this really feels like a really heart opening space for you this week, Capricorn. The second card out we have in the position of something unexpected or a surprise this week is the Six of Cups. So you might find this week that you're surprised by potentially a contact from somebody from the past. If that is the case, I want to say, is it something you want to go to? Do you want to go back there? And I don't even want to ask you that. I want to tell you, don't go back there, okay? If something comes back from the past, it's in the past for a reason. And these roads are moving forward. You're moving forward, my beautiful Capricorn. You don't need to get stuck in the past. There's a reason why you potentially moved on from, say, that relationship or whatever it was that that might come up for you this week as a bit of a memory or nostalgic, something like that. So we're moving into different times, and we're moving into a time of greater ascension. And I'm going to get to this a little bit more, but this Fool 2.0 card is that we're stepping up. So if we're stepping up in vibration, we're stepping up in how we move through the world, we're stepping up in our sense of who we are, our integrity, then we don't have time to get stuck in old patterns, old, triggers, pathways that didn't fulfill us, that didn't serve our greatest purpose, okay? The next card out here, and this will make sense hopefully as we get through the cards a little bit more. The next card out we have is in the position of how we can stay focused and grounded this week. So for you, my beautiful Capricorn, the King of Swords here is suggesting that we need to communicate clearly what it is we want. And it might be, we might need to communicate what's going on in our heart with all this green stuff, okay? So if you can use your brilliant communication skills to find a clear path, okay? The King of Swords is a truth seeker. He's a brilliant communicator. He's intelligent. He's witty. He's very much in control. So if you can use these skills of the King of Swords to stay grounded and focused this week. The next card out is in the position of emotions, and this is where our Fool 2.0 comes in. So as I said, I think I said it to you, that this card has come out in other readings today. So the Fool 2.0 is an additional card that Chris Ann has added into the Tarot of Curious Creatures. And basically what it says is as you know, the Fool is is that taking that leap of faith. It's that new start, that new beginning. But this Fool 2.0 is like you're starting again, but you're coming in with the knowledge and the experience and the wisdom of having been through it all before, okay? So potentially this new start, this new taking a leap, okay, is an opportunity or an invitation to actually ascend, okay? So moving to a higher vibration, and again with this Passion card, this Empress card, we're moving into a higher vibration. We've also got this beautiful Judgment card that is sitting across from the Fool 2.0. So here we're being asked to potentially, are you hearing the call to step up your vibration, to step up into a new way of being that is more in line with your true soul purpose? So this card could be that you start getting more psychic messages. You might start getting downloads either in meditation or during your sleep. You might even have some spontaneous healings, things like that. So this Fool 2.0 card in the position of your emotions is a really, well, anywhere in the spread actually would be lovely. So, but in the position of your emotions, not sure it really matters where it is in the position, but maybe just really, I guess what it's saying is, I'm being drawn back to this Passion card. So if you're wanting to make that leap, which again I'm suggesting that the cards are inviting you to do so, is that what emotions, what is it that brings you that passion, that sparks your joy, that inspires you to move forward? And so it might be that you're actually asked to tap into those emotions for the week. So to determine a little bit clearer which way you might go. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It makes sense in my head, but hopefully I've been able to translate that clearly enough for you. That's that King of Swords again. You know, he's the clear communicator, but maybe I'm not communicating that clearly to you. So maybe there is some block around that as well. Where is that? That's position of staying grounded. Okay, so potentially that's the message here is there a block to your communication? Are you able to speak clearly? So yeah, again, I'm being drawn back to this Passion card. So it's about communicating your heart. Okay, so you know, here I am thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not communicating this clearly enough to my beautiful Capricorn friends. But in my heart, I'm like, well, I'm going to open my heart. I'm going to say to my Capricorn friends, you know, I'm concerned that I'm not communicating this clearly enough. But hopefully with that, me opening up my heart to you, that allows you to view me more compassionately, and it allows me to appreciate that when I'm leading from my heart, that I'm stepping up, that I'm moving into these positions of ascension, okay? I'm not keeping this big bravado of, you know, everything is perfect, you know. That is completely random. I hope that makes sense to someone, because it's not supposed to be about me, but the reason I'm saying this is because it's actually not about me, it's about you. Okay. Moving on, the next card out we have is that Ace of Wands. So I've already used the word inspiration with this card, and this card is sitting in the position of our inspirations for the week. So again, there's not really much more I need to say on this, because we have come back to it a few times with this new beginnings, this new opportunity that's being offered from the universe for you. And it's something that inspires you, okay? It's something that sparks joy, something that you're passionate about. As I said, no real need to really harp on about that. It's all good, but we'll carry on. So the next card out is in the position of how we can best support ourselves. So this little guy here, he's balancing and juggling, and oh my gosh, he's just got too much stuff going on. So if this is you this week, which, look, I'm not really getting the energy that it is you, but potentially on a 3D level, maybe you do have a lot of things going on. So what this card is asking you is, for the week, to how can you best support yourself, is can you bring some balance into a situation? Have you got too many things going on? Can you put one of these pentacles down and just focus on one thing at a time? The card that comes out in the position of your relationships is the Five of Cups. So there may be this sense of grief or loss, disappointment that is come in the position of your relationships. So it could be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship with family, friends, even a work relationship. But it's something that potentially has brought you some disappointment. And the sense that I'm getting is, do you know what? I actually don't feel that it's that relevant to you. I feel like it's really in the past, because there's so much good energy here for you this week. And there's so much, you know, like this kind of says to me, you know, it speaks of a sad heart. Whereas this card from, you know, this message from the universe, this overall energy is about opening your heart and filling it. Like, look at the light in that card. So you're filling your heart with so much light and love that I think this has to be a past position. So if so, this is confirmation that you've moved through that. Okay, you've done the work. You've seen that you've still got 3 full upright cups. Okay, so you're and we've got the 6 of Cups up here. So there's still a little bit of a challenge, okay? But you have moved on. And it might be that you're moving on from the 5 of Cups, moving on from that disappointment. Might mean that there's still a little bit of lingering, you know, oh, but that was so good. You know, what if I could try again? What if I could make it better? So there's still a little bit of this, but I do feel like, definitely feel like that is in the past. And and there's going to be an opportunity for new relationships to come in. There's not a lot in terms of relationships, particularly romantic, nothing really sort of romantically there for us, unless it's potentially a romantic relationship that sparks that passion. But I feel like this is more of a soul work coming in under that full 2.0 and the Judgment card over here. So this Judgment card, we'll get straight into it now, is in the position of your career. So again, sitting opposite that full 2.0, okay, it's something that your career, you might be shifting careers, okay? You might be looking for something that sparks your passion, sparks your joy, passion, Ace of Wands. You're looking for something that fulfills you on a higher level, fulfills you on a heart level. You're looking for something that is creative and beautiful. You know, you're wanting to grow something so beautiful. And, you know, sometimes when we make these leaps of faith in relation to our career, we worry that we're not going to be supported. We not worry that we're not going to have the resources around us, okay? But the Empress is the master creatrix, okay? She's the feminine version, I guess. And she can create and grow and nurture something beautiful. And with the Judgment card, this is stepping up into soul purpose in your career. But you are being told that you've got the capability to create it. You've got the capability to make it grow, and you're being supported here. You're being offered that support and inspiration from the universe. All right, my beautiful Capricorn, I'm really not sure that there's much else that I want to add to that reading for you. If it does resonate, please drop me a comment in the box below. Let me know how so. And if you've liked it, I'd love for you to hit the like button. If you've really liked it, I'd love for you to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my beautiful friends, see you then. Bye.